Hi, this is William and welcome to Fly Spoke, and I'm going to tie an old classic for you now. It's called the Hornberg, and I'm going to take a recipe right out of Colonel Joseph Bates's book, his original streamer fly book, and tie what Joseph Bates considered to be the original recipe. The fly was created by Frank Hornberg out of Wisconsin, and the recipe calls for a hook size 6, regular. So I'm going to use a Mustad R50 94846, and that's a dry fly hook. It's a size 6, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take down the barb. Use my vise to do so. And I am going to start off with some black thread. This is 14/0 thread. Silver tinsel, and I'm using a very fine silver tinsel. And I'm just going to start at the front with it pointing back, lock it in. Tap. Okay. Second item to go in, I've taken 2 yellow hen hackles. We're going to trim that away. Okay, next to go in, we're going to take 2 mallard flank feathers, 1 for each side, and they are going to go on as cheeks. Okay, we'll secure that in. We're going to take some jungle cock nails as eyes. Look at the jungle cock eye that you use, and you can see how split. Sometimes they're perfect, sometimes they have a little split to them. And these are to be put on fairly long. The Hornberg is originally fly that's used for both wet and dry fishing. That was the very unique thing about it. You will fish it dry till it sinks, and then you fish it wet. So with each cast, you're giving it 2 different ways to fish it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take 2 grizzly hackles, twice as long as the gap in the hook. And I'm going to put 1 in, then I'm going to put a second one in. Okay, trim those. and forward. We're going to do one at a time. And I'm going to wrap forward. Okay. Important that I get as much out of the way as I can. Grab it back. And I'm going to trim away that first. Okay, now the second one, you want to make sure that when you're starting and putting this in, you want to make sure it goes behind the first one for the first wrap. And then you're just going to go. Okay. And I'll give it a whip finish. To give it a little play with it a little bit and just make sure it looks how you want it to look. And the last thing we're going to do to this fly, which may seem really crazy and strange, of course we can put a little lacquer on the front just to hold that thread. But what we're going to do that's odd is we're going to actually put some lacquer into the feathers in the back, and we're going to pinch it down. I'm going to pinch it down so that the fly actually comes. There it is.